But first, let's get to the headlines, and a lot of new headlines coming in here on this Friday evening. We start with a community night out. I have a date for you for the Fitchburg Police Department. The City of Fitchburg Police Department has scheduled their community night out for Tuesday, August 9th, between 5 and 8 p.m. at McKee Farms Park. That's right. Come on out for a fun event to meet your police department. Bring out your friends, family, neighborhoods, and come out, meet the police department, meet the new community officers. You can meet our canine unit. We'll have displays from law enforcement and, of course, your chance to interact with the police department. While the community night out focuses on police department and community relations, it's also time for public safety partners, nonprofits, and community stakeholders to collaborate in maximizing the connections between these groups and the community. And we're hoping that all organizations will come out and just join in the fun of getting to know the police department and building those relationships. Sticking with the police department in news, a stolen vehicle arrest was made overnight. This is what we know. A 17-year-old from Madison was arrested in Fitchburg early this morning after he ran from a stolen car around 2:30 Thursday morning. A Fitchburg sergeant conducting surveillance at a business in the 6100 block of McKee Road spotted a stolen car pulled into a parking lot. As additional officers conveyed on the vehicle the 17-year-old who exited the car, he ran from the officers. The 17-year-old, later identified as Antonio Coloni, I think it's Conley, let me say that right, eventually ran onto the off-ramp of U.S. Highway 18151, where officers were able to contain Conley and take him into custody. He was transported to the Dane County Jail and booked on tentative charges of operating a motor vehicle without owner's consent and resisting obstructing an officer. The 17-year-old passenger was in the vehicle, was interviewed and released. Officers determined the vehicle had been reported stolen in the city of Madison. An investigation into Conley's connections to other recent stolen vehicles is ongoing. Additional charges are expected to be referred to the Dane County District Attorney's Office. We'll pass on any other information as it comes into our newsroom. Playground for All grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony is happening this Sunday. It'll be Sunday out at McKee Farms Park. All are invited to the Playground for All grand opening ribbon cutting ceremony on the 24th. Starts at 4 o'clock p.m. This program will include a short welcome, talks, ribbon cutting, and then cookies and lemonade to follow. If you can't make it out to the event at McKee Farms Park, don't worry. We'll be out there and covering it. We'll bring you some of that coverage back here on Monday for TF. Beware of wild parsnip. This story came right before I came on the air. I just got a note on this. This is interesting. So here's what it says. This plant may look harmless, but wild parsnip produces a sap that can cause chemical burns to the skin when exposed to sunlight. In some cases, the burns are like second-degree sunburns that can cause painful rashes and raise blisters. This can affect both humans and animals. Wild parsnip is often found on trail, grassy areas, parks, or on trails around stormwater drains or along rural roads. The city of Fitchburg works to keep this invasive plant under control with periodic mowing. But if you or your pet comes in contact with wild parsnip, wash thoroughly with soap and water as soon as possible. Avoid or cover exposed areas from sunlight for at least 48 hours. And if skin reactions occurs, may take up to 24 hours. You can call a medical provider for more information. So yeah, it looks really nice, but consequences of it, not so good. And as we have that high temperatures tomorrow, lots of sunshine, we want to make sure you stay safe. Turning our attention to the reevaluation open book and board of review. Dates are scheduled. The assessment roll for the year 2022 will be open during the weekday business hours starting on Wednesday, July 27th through Wednesday, August 10th from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Property owners who have questions regarding their assessments can make open book appointments with the assessor's office at City Hall by calling 608-270-4235. Board of Review for the City of Fitchburg, Dane County will meet on the 31st day of August 2022 at 9 a.m. Anyone wishing to file an objection must contact the city clerk's department to complete and submit their required objection form supplied by the city prior to appearing before the Board of Review. Objections will be scheduled to be heard by the board in the order in which they are received by the clerk's department. So if you got any questions, concerns, contact the assessing department. They'll help you through it. They'll even help you get prepared if you still want to take it to the Board of Review. They're here to help and answer your questions. So please bring that information forward and set up an appointment today with the assessing office. And any additional information you can find on our website, fitchburgwi.gov. All right, turning our attention to Dane County's COVID community levels has now reached a high level. This is following CDC guidance. Has recommended that masking up indoors is important, and you can check the CDC recommendations online. And it says here, while all masks and respirators provide some level of protection, proper fitting respirators like N95 or KN95s provide the highest level of protection. You can find free N95 masks near you by visiting Free Masks. That's Free Masks. NEAR, that's near me, and that will get you what you need for some free KN95 free masks available at the offices of Dane County Public Health as well during normal business hours. We'll share the link to the story so you can find the links to go and get your free mask. All right, to Aldo Leopold Park, a Reimagined celebration happening next week. Just came across this. Healthy Kids Collaborative is 10 years old, and we want to celebrate with you. Join us at the Aldo Leopold Park for a Reimagined celebration to celebrate the improvements that were inspired by the community. This event is free and intended for families with kids of all ages. Play games, win prizes, have cupcakes, and some more, and so much more. At 7 p.m., the family-friendly movie Luca will be shown. Love Luca, it's a good movie. Schedule of events: 3:45 short presentation and pump truck ribbon cutting. You've got the 3:30 to 7:30 at Madison Public Library and Bubbler Artists. 3:45 to 7, Dream Bus will be on hand. 4:30 to 7:30, MSCR Fit to Go will be there. Madison Reading Project will be there from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. And from 5 to 7 p.m., MSCR Girls Incorporated will be on hand, and then the movie starts at 7. Come on out. That movie, by the way, is rated PG, fun for the whole family. And yeah, park's right near us here on the city of Madison and city of Fitchburg border. So hope to see you out there for that fun event. Turning to another fun event, Agora Art Fair. That is sneaking up on us as we close out the month of July. Get this on your calendar, Saturday, August 20th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Agora. It's about the whole Agora block, I would say, of the 5500 East Trail Parkway. And it's a fun event. If you haven't been out there, you are missing it. It's one of 100 local artists. Please let me say that again. 100 local artists will showcase their talents, a variety of mediums, art pieces, prints, merchandise, and so much forward. Plus, they have food trucks, they have delicious drinks, they have great bands and entertainment, and of course, it's the beautiful Agora. I mean, that's got its own art built right into it. So come on down, get on that calendar, get it on your calendar, August 20th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.